Good morning, class. My name is Wayne. I'm the apper, and this is my programmer, Alex. And today we're going to present our mobile application, the companion RobotSecurity. So based on our background research, we found that around 76% of common crime rates are performed between the hours of 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. And hence, there's a high percentage of people feeling scared when they're walking alone or feel concerned for their safety when they're walking alone during this hour. But despite of that, there's only 13% of the female that carries personal protection devices such as panic alarms and flashlight, which do not provide enough flexibility and safety. So our group have decided to come up with the idea by combining the traditional method of personal protection with our knowledge in robotics and mobile application to come up with the novel solution that will make you feel more empowered and safe when you're walking alone after hours. So how's it going to do that? So we're going to have a personal robot that's going to pair up with the mobile phone. And the robot will be programmed so that you can control it manually or it will follow you autonomously. And it will perform 3 levels of alarm action: the face, which is the display alarm, the sound alarm, and the action alarm, which in our case is the shooting. And it will be triggered using the user's sound. So now I'm going to pass it down to Alex to go into more detail of the user interface.
Okay, this is our user interface. The user is presented with 2 buttons, Connect and Launch Companion. I'm going to come back to Connect. For the Launch Companion, that launches the robot's face, as you can see there. And we added personality to this robot face. It can smile, it can be sad, and also it can be angry. We try to make it more interactive, more friendly to the user also. Back to the Connect button. So I'm the user, I have my phone. This is how I'm going to connect to the robot, by clicking this Connect button. And when I click this Connect button, this phone will connect to the robot's face and also the mobile base via Bluetooth connection and via Wi-Fi direct connection. As I enter Connect, this is what I'm presented with. So these buttons are for controlling the robot moving forward, moving backward, left, right, attack up, and attack down. This is all manual control. The user can also ask for manual help by clicking this red button here. And this activates our alarm system. We have 3 levels of alarm systems, and they can be set in the settings here. And these 3 levels are the face alarm, sound alarm, and attack alarm. So face alarm, when it's on, the robot's face would turn from something like a happy to an angry robot. Sound alarm and attack alarm we'll get to it in the demo. The user can also activate an autonomous mode by the purple button here. And in autonomous mode, the phone will listen for the user's scream or pitch and will respond to the robot. I'll get to the demo now. Let's see. Okay, so this is the user interface that we have. So we can see that the robot can move forward, backward, left, right. And you can see as it moves, the robot's face is also changing. Right? It can also shoot. Let's shoot up. All right. And let's call for help. So you can see that we have sound alarm on and also a face alarm, but we don't have any attack. So there's an emergency stop button. You can stop too. Let's go to the settings and turn off the sound alarm because it's kind of annoying, and turn on the attack button. Okay, I'll go into the autonomous mode. So now it's codenamed superhero. So when I yell, ah! And there's also a stop button, emergency stop button, just in case that happens. Okay, now I'll pass it to Wayne to tell us about more of this autonomous following feature that we have.
So this feature, we found the best way of doing the autonomous following is to use the infrared technology. So we have an infrared emitter, which I will strap onto my leg, and the infrared receiver will be on the robot end. So it actually determines the distance and angle, and based on that, we have the feedback to the motor. So it's using a proportional, inversely proportional control and a derivative controller to make the autonomous following more stabilized. So I'm going to do that right now. You want me to launch the evaluate?
Click evaluate.
Yeah, later. Okay. So I'm going to run the floor now.
Okay.
It actually speeds up as I walk further, and then backs up when it goes down. Okay, that's the.
As you can see, it's not very robust yet, but that's should come. Yeah.
Yep. So the key learning we found out is that we have to manage our goal and expectation, and also it's hard to implement different knowledge from the multidisciplinary into one mobile device, and we have quite some problem with the communication. And what we would do differently is to manage our different milestone better. There you go.
Okay, for our future work, of course, we want to put this on a real drone. You also want speech recognition and also natural language processing on this robot, so it becomes a bit smarter. And actually have computer vision or some type of obstacle avoidance in this robot, so it's actually smart. We also want to put this across all platforms, so iOS, Android, through like a technology called React. Our code is also open source, so anyone can help us develop it. It can be found online here.
Great.
Thank you.
Oh, what was the tracker doing? Like you said, it was infrared tracking, so
Yeah.
there's an infrared.
It's just the emitter here and the receiver on the robot end that's facing me. So we get two values, the distance value and the angle value, and we're using that to feed it into the robot to control the motor's angle and the speed.
And when it loses it, I guess you get some funny number, or what do you get?
When it loses, it just speeds up.
Well, what does the receiver say when it can't see the transmitter?
Currently, it just like sway around.
No, I'm not asking you what you do. I'm asking you what is the receiver of
It
the
just
IR
it's maxed
sit-
out to the like negative 128.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so cool. What is React, by the way? I haven't heard of that.
So Facebook just released this. It's like a cross-platform, so you learn one language and one thing, and it can be across for all platforms. So you program for iOS, for Android.
Oh, like a new language.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
And it operates in native time. Yeah.
uh, native code.
Yeah, native code.
Yeah,
Like performance-wise, it matches native code.
I see.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of those actually that have been around.
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
while,
yeah. But this one it's new, it's better. I don't know. There was a conference like last week that they announced this, and I got excited about it.
Those things would be great. We would use them in this course, I think, if they worked well and gave enough local control.
Yeah.
We might consider using them, but that's never seemed to be the case.
Yeah, I tried like Zarman and Unity before too. And
Well, there's
those-
PhoneGap,
the-
Accelerator. There's a bazillion.
Yeah,
of them.
those aren't that good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other suggestions, comments, questions? Yeah.
What's the distance on the infrared system?
It's about like 1.5 meters. That will be maxed out after that. And yeah.
What did it cost?
How much does it cost?
The infrared stuff.
It comes with the whole set.
Oh, it comes with that.
Yeah.
We tried building our own.
Yeah, we tried building our own emitter, but it didn't work out too well. Theirs worked better, and we just used it.
That's just an LED, right?
It's a IR, so we have to get the binary that it's reading, and then we try to use that, but didn't work too well.
Sort of like an idea you could spawn from this, maybe a children's toy where they have like a pet following them. It would be fun for them to like have an actual pet that follows them wherever they go.
But, like,
Yeah,
super
we
useful.
thought about it. Yeah, queuing?
Actually, just a comment is that I was like at some hackathon before where there was a company there that they did like IR sensors, and their IR sensor was like $3, and it's easy to integrate. They've shown it integrated with robots and all that stuff, and it's fairly like long distance. So when they were demoing, it was pretty cool. And their company, all they do is sell these IR sensors and like the software behind it as well to use it.
XYZ Interactive.
Yeah, I think so.
They actually came into the class a couple of years ago and offered up their technology to see if someone wanted to use it.
Oh, yeah, because for this, instead of like using this, theirs would be much more, it'd be cheap and it'd be powerful enough to cover more than a meter and a half in this case.
Yeah. I actually don't think they make a product yet, though. They license to other people to make a product.
At the hackathon, they showed with us the product that itself, so I'm not sure how their operation works. It was just interesting to see them like show a robot which was actually doing a bunch of this where it was following us, and like I ran like 5 meters away and it just like chased after me. And when it lost me, it just like kind of turned around and kept like looking for me.
So the toy Pi-Fi.
Yeah, it's a toy version of this, basically, which is really cool. So what else? Great.